moving right along. Let's talk about the best story. I do not want to go first again. Sonny. Okay, Duck.
If you want to take anything, because everybody knows that I'm a sucker for time and any type of time travel, any type of interweaving time travel type. That's why I like
Cookie Clicker.
That's why I like Final Fantasy 13-2 so much. Cookie Clicker, and I have it running in the background right now, does have some time machines, so it is possible. The sad thing is there's no real dialogue that goes along with Cookie Clicker, so no, Sonny, it's not Cookie
Clicker. So Final Fantasy 13-2.
Yeah, so that's what I think that's what I did for best story last year. But those type of time travel things give me the hook. So that's why BioShock Infinite and the interdimension and going back and forth is my best story of the year.
BioShock Infinite is also my best story of the year.
I figured as much. That's why I went first. That way you can go with me.
That's right. I like to hold hands when I pick.
But I'm a sucker for the whole space-time continuum interconnection type of thing, and I think they did a rather well job in which they weren't really letting on to that until near the end. So I was very happy.
I appreciated the fact that BioShock Infinite took on race relations and
that's true,
and like patriotism.
Well, they pretty much went through all of American, or at least they tried to go through all of American history with little tidbits in there.
Yeah, and
it felt to me like they shoved all that stuff to the side and didn't address anything. Like, I really felt unsatisfied with it. I'm surprised that you felt that it was good. It's just very different.
I think, unfortunately, in BioShock Infinite, unless you are finding all the voxophones and
scouring every single corner,
all the collectibles, you miss a bunch of the story. I don't know that they did a necessarily great job presenting all of it in that game, but the way I play games, I got it all, and it was. I'm sorry.
That's definitely a series that you can't just dip your toes in. You have to go in. Your head has to go under the water. You have to be completely immersed in it.
I thought you were going to say you're going to go balls deep, but okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You mean you would have to like be symbolically baptized in the game as you are in the beginning of the game? That's weird. That's weird that it's almost a metaphor.
Well, some people skim the surface, and that's
well, then
fine.
Get the fuck out of my game.
Jesus.
All right. Anyway, Blue, since we're having a good time together, what's the best story of 2013?
I actually went for something a little bit lighthearted. Since, spoiler, it didn't make my top 5 this year.
Oh my God!
Saints Row 4. Just over the top, goofy, and stupid, and lots of fan service, and just a blast. I had a blast with it. Yeah, it was just crazy. Just with the superpowers and the weapons, and it was just an outlandish, ridiculous story, and I loved it. It was great to just kind of step away from the usual kind of overbearing seriousness of a lot of the games that I played this year. So I wanted to throw that out there because it was a really great game, even though it got really overshadowed by Grand Theft Auto.
Boom. Shots fired. It also made my shortlist of best story.
You always say shortlist every single year. How short are these lists? Like how many are on your actual short list?
For best story, there are 3.
Okay.
So yeah, Saints Row 4 reminded you why you play video games, because it's fun and sometimes and sometimes stupid and ridiculous and over the top. And this is the only medium in which we can do all of those things.
Sometimes I just want to hop into the Matrix, listen to some music, roll around with Matt Miller. Blow some stuff up.
Save Christmas.
Play some text adventures.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Sunflower.
How was saving Christmas HP?
It was fun.
While we have the chance to talk about it.
Okay. Well, if you want to for real talk about it, it's super short.
Okay.
It's very, very short, but it is exactly what you would want from that kind of content. It's, way over the top and stupid and ridiculous and just fits in with everything else so well. But yeah, again, very short. Yeah. Sunflower, tell me why everyone was wrong and your game is the best story of 2013.
because you guys don't understand what it's like to be miserable and to be sad.
What to be green?
I have an idea what this is going to be. All right.
Games aren't about being fun. Games are about doing something. And I did lots of Papers, Please. And I felt things in Papers, Please I didn't feel with any other games.
Holy
I
shit!
felt
Did
like a
not
dick.
see where that was going.
Yeah, me neither.
I saw that coming.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Papers, Please was dope.
yeah, and its story is pretty understated, but it has very, very significant repercussions on you the first time through, at the very least. Just made me feel things that I hadn't really felt in games all that often, and for that, it's definitely important. It is the best story I've played all year.
Yeah, they have little intricacies in which there's this. I think I mentioned it when we talked about Paper Please, but there's this one dude every single day that shows up that doesn't have the right shit, that always wants to be let through. He's so nice, and you're just like, sorry, old man, you gotta go. And then every day he comes back with some extra little bullshit, like a fake document. I'm like, sorry, dude, you gotta go. And then finally one day I let him in. I was like, nice, I finally let the dude in. And he gave me like a token or something like that for it, because it was like, I'm the representative from this certain country, so here you go. It was cool. So there's a lot of things you can miss in that game, but
Yeah, understated and miserable story.
yeah.
I think Sunflower hit it on the head.
Sometimes you might decide not to feed your freeloading uncle and your mother-in-law. Just putting that out.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
All right.
They don't need medicine.
No, but they do need the best story of 2013, and that
Yes.
that was that.